the sound, you know. I mean the single mind game. It's a cross between the two somehow.
And it's like an answer to people who've been talking about it.
Yeah, well, what do you? That's it. That's it. Is what it is. Well, you want to know what I've been doing? I've been watching the wheels, going round and round and round. And I have this beautiful. Oh, now that I wasn't ready for a robot looking at me.
I mean, this is all you got?
This. It just is like a flashback to the '60s.
Oh, yeah, he's really like a cosmic.
He studied dulcimer with some famous person or something. You know, I don't know how famous a dulcimer player is, but whoever's famous at dulcimer, he played it. He was very cosmic, wasn't he? And he had to pick the right day from his astrologer, I believe, to come into the session. And I thought it was funny because we picked everything by numerology or astrology or something. All the musicians, everything.
When I called him to ask him
the whole
to do the
session. Every one of them was picked the same way.
He said, I'll call you back.
Amazing,
He had to check. I'll call you back in an hour.
Did you have like a list of 20 that you checked?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you know, so out of the 5 or 6 you used,
The only one I knew was Hugh McCracken. And I said, I'd like to have someone I know, you know, because I've been nervous.
Otherwise you might have checked 5 or 6 bass players or 5 or 6 drummers. Or...
Yeah, and actually we got the bass player by default because Willie Weeks was programmed to come.
He's the Doobie Brothers.
Well, he turned out he was doing a George Harrison session, and he booked for that a long time ago. And then we found Tony Levin because of that, and I'm thankful now because I don't know. I'm sure Willie's great, but I absolutely love Tony Levin. You know, he's really, really amazing. There's only Wheels I ever told him what to play. He just absolutely would just pick it up and play, and it would be right. I mean, it wouldn't be just, oh well, you take it because it's fun. You wouldn't have to discuss it. You'd get the feel of everything right away. Saying something or other to, and it was a real dream of mine. But added and people are walking all over the tables. There's an elevator that comes down. This was in the dream. Comes down like one of those French ones that you can see. There was a midget in it. He comes down, lands right on a table, and gets out. And people are coming out of the elevator and walking across the room. But the waiter is me. Only most people didn't recognize me. I dressed like my father, my stepfather, because they were both waiters. Greased the hair back and a little pencil, you know, those cheap-looking Valentino things out in the 40s. I got this big greased hair and this crazy like that. And I'm shoveling the food on the table like this with all spaghetti, and the fat one was just eating it. They're talking as if I'm not doing it. I'm just doing it like John Cleese, in fact. That's how, yeah,
it was a great scene.
That was my dream, you know. But he had it kind of. He said that we're going to go on this tour, you know, and it's on a bus. And here he says, this quarter you have to fill it in. And I started remembering that, thinking, Jesus. It's like the Mind Games cover. Was that what it was? Is that what it was saying? Was it premonition of my own self?
It doesn't matter.
But when you finish an album, if you go back 6 months and listen to it, can you learn things from it? The things that you didn't
I never do that. I always play the one before, just before I go in again. Like I played Walls and Bridges just before I came in, to see what state of the art I was at then. And
should be tails out.
it wasn't that bad. You know, it was just miserable.
The memory of when you were doing it.
Yeah, it just brought all the misery back. But so Mother can bring all the misery of that back. It does tend to. One that makes you want to make a movie. I wish I'd made that. Shit, I'd go right out and make it.
That's like the combination of the human beings, or combination of the artist?
I don't know which it is, but it's that bit. He said it, and it's right. If I hear a great record, I immediately want to make it. You know, I'll make one like that.
Was there one of Paul's songs that you came in with that you thought was like, you were surprised they could write something that good, or?
No, he never surprised me, because it was like, you can be surprised by your brother from age 15 on. Not surprised, but I think, well, he's going there, well, I'm going here. It's hard to detail it. It's not the real Bob Bruin holding that thing.
No.
You've got a panel over the front of it. How can you see
Where?
anything? It says RCA on the window.
I'm not looking through there. There's a TV in here.
Oh, I see. It's not like a... that's a little TV.
I'm watching you on black and white TV.
You put all three on there. Yep.
Oh, the old cameras you used to actually
Used to
see
look
through it,
through,
right?
yeah.
That police one you got me, remember? You could film in the night.
No, that had a TV in it.
Oh.